Let me see here. The Puppet Master is 1994. Thank you, whoever uploaded this to YouTube. We all appreciate it. I gotta make sure our volume shit's ready to go. All right, now we're off to the races. We need to bring back some of these old Hollywood logos. Let's get fully into just nostalgia Coomer mode. Let's bring them all back. They're all better. I mean, you see what they did to our boy Warner Brothers? You see what they did to that fucking logo? Mistreated. Mistreated. It's like not. It doesn't give you warm feelings anymore. At least it doesn't give me more warm feelings anymore, which is really what's important. Just salt of the earth, dude. These people are about to get fucking probed. These kids are going to get goddamn probed. Actually, there's an episode of The X-Files also that is like a twist on this story, I believe.
Come on.
Trembling says, I could see him trying to adapt this and inspiring him to write God Told Me To. Yeah. With that Christ pussy. My God, that's on the docket. I have that on the list of things to watch. We're definitely going to do a Larry Cohen night. Maybe we'll do the stuff. Trembling says, I could see him. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Prophet says, fully into nostalgia Coomer mode. One step ahead of you, brother. I'm headed there. I need to insulate my mind from the world. Trembling says, assuming he tried to adapt it in the 70s or 80s. Probably.
Hey, Mr. Higgins.
You boys see something come down around here about 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, it's back in the woods in a clearing.
It's really incredible. Come on, you have to come see it. It's just through here.
Oh my God. That's rough. He just hit that fucking kid in the head with a baseball bat. He's done. He's toast. I'm going to do a William Friedkin style commentary where most of it is just me describing what's on screen. Have you ever watched the commentary for The Exorcist? Love The Exorcist. Love William Friedkin. I love his wit, his acerbic nature. R.I.P. to him as well. But for some reason, on the Exorcist commentary, he just basically just tells you what's happening in the scene that you're watching. Like, not from a meta perspective, not from a director's perspective. He's literally describing what's on screen. It's crazy. I used to fall asleep to it all the time. It was like my own personal ASMR. Trembling says, Famous Amos and a redneck Columbo have to stop an evil food company. That's the stuff, baby.
Great to see you. How you been? This is Dr. Sutherland.
Oh.
Mary, hi.
Sam, hi.
Peter Wolf. Oh. Fuck, there he is. There he is.
This is important.
What
Sam.
an entrance. Rest in peace, brother.
Sorry about the short notice.
No problem.
They have their IDs.
So I'm a Kavanaugh now.
We're tourists. If anyone asked, I'm Charles Kavanaugh. Dr. Sefton is your sister,
Kavanaugh.
My sister.
Holy shit.
of whom you are extremely fond in a clean-cut, healthy, all-American sort of way.
So where's my sister been all my life?
Dr. Sefton is on loan to us from NASA.
You know, I'm not going to
Travis,
lie.
get the trunk for me, Ray? When did the
I
office
can't
start
remember this
passing
woman's
down?
name. I know I read it earlier.
Need to know for now.
But she's a cutie patootie, dude.
Scheme of things, she is
I remember her back in the day. She was all over the place in the
I think you're as
90s.
valuable as ever.
I loved every second of it. Hagrid's in the house. He says, oh shit, it's
So, if the two of you
Oddball.
were being shot at,
Trembling
which
says,
one
that's like Arnold commentary, just saying what he sees on screen. Yes, the Conan the Barbarian commentary is very special. The one with him and Milius. And I am Richard Simmons. And if you believe that, I have a stone bridge to sell you. Or something.
So tell me, Charles, what's so important to drag you out of your office and into the field?
Something unusual was reported entering our atmosphere last night. One of our keyhole satellites. Pick this up.
You want to give me a hint?
See the little blur in the upper left-hand corner?
Yeah.
The analysts speculate that that's where the UFO may have landed.
That's all we have.
We immediately sent in 2 agents, Deitman and Truly. They have failed to report back, and we have not been able to contact them.
Peripheral reports?
Well, the usual ground sightings, reports of a landing, and then a local TV station sent in a mobile unit to do a spot cast, and they reported that indeed a UFO had landed. An hour later, they changed their tune. Claimed
Confirmation.
it was a hoax, a fraud perpetrated by a couple of farm boys who had built this spaceship.
Nice sign.
Yes. Yeah, there definitely is an X-Files episode that is exactly this. Beat for beat. Trembling says Sutherland kept a good head of hair for life. Goddamn right he did, dude. You got lucky, Kiefer. I've seen a lot of these old fucks. They're bald. You're good. Oh, shit. That's where I recognize her from. Trembling says she's a cute chick, and the chick from Tommy Boy, I think. Yes, she is. Because I just recently watched it. That's,
Exobiology.
Exobiology.
I'm Kuman, too. I'm Kuman
It's a
already.
study of what alien
Once
life
again,
forms might be like.
You actually make a living at that. Seems like it'd be mostly guesswork.
Well, we had a little joke in school that ours was the only science that didn't have a subject matter.
Huh.
So you people are with the Office of Scientific Intelligence, is that right?
Yeah.
Till 2 days ago, I hadn't even heard of it.
No, you wouldn't have. Our existence isn't public knowledge. Eisenhower started OSI back in '59. Technically, we're an offshoot of the CIA, but the old man runs it like his own private dictatorship.
I like that the ADR gives it kind of an Italian flavor, you know?
3 for the flying saucer.
What do you hear, Sam?
No birds.
Right. No birds.
All your money on for my money.
You gonna hold this sturdy now? Right with you. Traveled a long way. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'd be fooled. I'd be fooled, too. I'd be fooled because I'd want to believe, you know?
Only $1 more.
Well, that's a bargain.
Don't go in there, dude. They're going to hit you with a baseball bat. Take all your lunch money.
See, $3. There you go.
So how much have you made so far?
About 320.
Shit. Respectable.
I'll go first.
That's 1994 money, mind you. This kid's buying a Super Nintendo.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's go, lady. I'm trying to run a business here.
Don't risk it, Mary. It doesn't look safe.
Of course it is. We've been taking people through.
Typical libertarian.
She balked at the Pirates of the Caribbean, so.
Come on.
You know what? Keep the money, guys. We're running late. Come on, Mary. Come on. Thanks, guys. Well, Charles?
Wait a minute. Mary?
Couldn't see anything down there, but there was definitely something strange going on.
Look, what about the burn marks?
The burn marks were real. Something landed there. Something landed there, but not that thing.
It's a cover-up.
So why that thing, hmm? Why the cover-up? Come on, Mary.
Well, there was something odd about those boys. Same with the man at the gate and the one in the woods.
What, precisely?
All right, look, I know this doesn't necessarily qualify as scientific evidence, but a woman is used to a certain response from men
Oh
when
my
we meet them. And
God.
from those boys, I didn't even get the automatic.
Oh my God.
Like when I was introduced to
Lady.
Sam, he did this.
I mean, I know I've been sweet on you myself, but
Based on what I was doing with my blouse.
what if they're gay?
They should have tried to look down my top.
What if this is a gay kid
Try
thing?
very hard.
Sam.
This is why they need all those teachers
We're going
to
to
help
go to the
them. It's really just to
television station
construct
this weekend.
fake face spaceships. You know?
Try something. And let me know if you get the same reaction, all right?
Yes.
Let's go.
Did I really do that when we first
You're
met?
still doing it.
He's like, hell yeah.
Jarvis, stay by the car.
All right, I'll keep it up there. I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah,
That's
we only have half a day to shoot this. 4 people for coverage, tops.
The
Okay.
FCC does not take misrepresentation lightly, Mr. Barnes.
Well, we made an explanation over the air, Mr. Kavanaugh. What else do you want? We fell victim to a practical joke. It was a mistake.
I like it.
We're only human, after all.
I mean, yeah. See if he takes a peek.
Damn. Can I borrow your pen?
She's just never run into a gentleman before, that's all. Spent too much time with these spooks. All these spooks are
I've
creeps.
seen the site. And I find it difficult to imagine that a couple of farm boys could have pulled off a hoax like that on their own.
Are you implying that my station was in on it?
She's having a rough day, dude. Getting turned down by
realistic.
everybody.
He's still moving.
Well.
What the hell is that?
A visitor, I presume. Careful.
Some really fun practical effects.
No, Sam! I want to take it back.
Hey, give me that case.
That's how I get my kids off the windows when they do the suction cup thing. Trump says, these boys didn't get the boners I was trying to give them. They must be aliens. Trelling also says, and men are supposed to be the ones bad at taking rejection. I know, she's concocted this giant alien conspiracy because she wasn't getting enough attention. That's pretty wild.
Let's go, Sam.
I do want to remark, though, Donald Sutherland is so fucking good in this. Like, he could have totally phoned this in. He totally could have treated this like some cheapie that he was making for the fuck of it. And he brings like weight and gravity, brings a character to it.
Billy, they're coming through.
Let's start with
Stop them, Billy.
what you should do during an emergency. You can stay calm. Those around you will react calmer, especially if you have children. Once you are calm, then you can put in place.
Can I see some ID, please, sir?
You know, I know it's still early on in the movie, but I would have watched like 5 movies with this trio, just solving supernatural mysteries, extraterrestrial stuff. Maybe we could do a movie about ghosts with them. That would be cool.
He's on the car, John. Get him.
Poke him again, Dad. Poke this son of a bitch. Like a New York City cab driver. Dude. Yeah. There's nothing I love more than seeing a stuntman get thrown into things, you know? There's just something viscerally pleasing about it. It's like the same mental logic that makes the Three Stooges awesome, you know?
Oh my God.
Sam, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Good.
Also, for a movie like this, a surprisingly decent score. A lot of these movies use those, of this era that are like this, use those cheap synthy scores that are so obnoxious. I was watching the 1993 Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They utilized that synthy, wacky sound stuff. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. It ruins a lot of otherwise really solid movies. I always end up hyper focusing on it. I get like neurotic about it.
There is no time to wait.
Thanks.
They should exercise extreme caution, but I want to know everything that is inside.
It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
What wasn't?
First contact.
What'd you expect, E.T.?
No, but it
didn't
would have
think-
been nice.
She's like, I didn't think they'd all be gay.
Oh, look, he's in his element now. He's only really happy during a crisis.
Trembling says, especially if the younger guy is aggro constantly. Yeah, always doing that aggressive stalking walk.
He's my father.
Trembling says, just punching everyone they walk past. Yeah. I like. Isn't that the same guy from Mafia? Like the Godfather spoof? Is that the same actor? The score is by Colin Towns. He also did the score for Space Truckers. That's the only other one I recognize. And then he's done a lot of television composing as well.
Incredible.
Riggs,
Incredible.
There will be plenty of time for amazement later. Right now, I urgently need facts.
Okay, here's one. It's dead.
Are you sure?
Huh? No body heat, no electrical activity, and no movement. My guess is if we vented the chamber, it'd be pretty ripe in there.
I gave it quite a jolt of electrical current.
Probably vascular collapse, although most parasites...
Good old Will Patton, too. I love 90s Will Patton when he was like still... Well, I guess he still is, but he was more of an eclectic character actor back then. Around the time he gets the Punisher, he's kind of starts playing like the same dude over and over again. But in the 90s, he was... In the 80s and 90s, he was great.
Physiology, reproduction.
Endocrinology.
Wait a minute.
We need to know...
What we need to know is who we're fighting.
Also, he does great audiobook readings. He's done some Stephen King stories. He did The Outsider, I think. I listened to. It was really great.
Make sure you have something for me by then.
Oh shit, dude, I forgot Keith David was in this. Who's not in this movie? That would be a shorter list.
Okay, Jim, tape this and get a water sample. I'll be damned.
That's the voice of Spawn.
You want me to wait? Hey, man, I wouldn't keep that lead. Hey!
Any trouble in that one?
Well, not like you people had.
You people?
You had to take a couple of people out.
These weren't people, not anymore. You shoot, they just keep on coming. You know word on Dykeman and Truly? Anyone told their wives yet?
Not yet. So what are we looking at here? It looked like something organic had eaten its way down into the earth below the water table. Now, whatever was hiding in that fake saucer was moved. All that was left was a hole filled with water.
What's your guess? How many of those things could have been in that hole?
Well, based on the size of the cavity, could have been thousands.
Now, I don't know if this counts for anything, but that kid said that 320 people had gone through that ship when we were there. That was about 11 hours ago.
What's the population of Ambrose?
10,001.
All right, Mary, let's go.
Okay. Please keep in mind we were a little rushed. Here's the creature with an incision along its ventral surface. Now, the first thing that stands out is the structural complexity of its neocortex. In a human, brain tissue accounts for about 5% of total body mass, but in this creature, and here's the brain tissue here, it accounts for about 60%. This black tentacle, which we saw jet across Barnes's office, contains a probe, which seems to act as some sort of interface between the creature and its host.
These fucking aliens and their goddamn probes.
While these hooks, here and here, lock into the spinal column. Together, they override the human nervous system.
Wait, are you saying that these...
And then she stops everybody and she says, first contact was supposed to be the aliens thinking I'm the reincarnation of their ancient goddess, and they worship me and take me back to their planet to be queen. I don't understand what's happening. That was from Tremble.
Anything else?
Well, you know what's really interesting is that we found human DNA and protein inside the creature, which means that they're able to adapt themselves to whatever life form they're riding.
Protein? Sounds like these aliens are sucking people off. These aliens are definitely gay.
It's a potential weakness. Can't we exploit it?
What affects the host might also affect the parasite. The trick is to find something that they're vulnerable to and we're not.
Now, the people that were being ridden, they seem stronger than normal.
Yes, you know, we think that they boost adrenaline production into their hosts. It's kind of like injecting nitro into a car's fuel line to make the car run faster, but the engine will burn out sooner. And it's really quite a remarkable organism. It's much more efficient than anything we have here on Earth. It's, if you just look how elegant the cartilaginous structure is, it's just incredible. It doesn't use hemoglobin in oxygen transport. It uses a chlorophyll derivative.
I like that the Chads are like laughing at this nerd. And see, and he confirms it. He says these nerds want to fuck these aliens. These, I'm telling you.
This was just a preliminary
Happy Pride.
post-mortem. We'll be doing a much...
Quit smoking, Jarvis.
Must have left him in the car.
Stop him!
Alex.
You see, you know, the real one, you know, the not puppet mastered guy, loves smoking indoors. So they knew. They knew.
Security!
I do appreciate, though, when they told them to fuck off while they went to go talk to this other puppet master guy, they showed a shot of him smoking outside to establish this. This is called craftsmanship. Okay? It's called storytelling. Seriously, though, this score is great. I love this score. This guy's not bad either. This is a solid fucking movie, guys. My memory was correct. The aliens get grossed out and puke when they try to attach to a lady. Ew. Or maybe they'd be into it, because then they could, they get fucked. Maybe they'd be into it. These aliens are crafty. I also want to point out how well paced it is, because we're kind of entering the end of the first act. And it keeps moving. Like, this was a quick 30 minutes.
Alex!
Where is it?
Key should have been like, I bet Will Patton's jealous.
Sam?
Got him!
Well, my guess is that thing must have jumped onto whoever it ran into.
Put your gun down, Sam. Slowly. And take off your shirt.
Papa knows best, all right? Make sure to check his taint. I bet these aliens would definitely hide in your taint.
Thank you. Well, let's find it. Search everybody.
Well, you don't have to ask me
Everyone's
twice.
accounted for.
Everybody, take off your clothes now.
This was on Jarvis. It contains every emergency contingency that we've drawn up dealing with this type of crisis since '59.
One of the alien life forms is loose in the building. We have to presume that it's riding on the back of one of us. Sam, show them your back. Sam is clean. Mary? Holland? Gorman? Miss Haynes? Everybody?
Nobody looked at her. She gets all fucking irritated. She's like, come on, guys. I'm literally taking my fucking shirt off. Hagbert says, gotta institute a rule of only mesh shirts, like a classy Puerto Rican. That would be a good idea, Very practical, Hagbert. Very practical. The aliens would not get by you.
But you're not exempt.
He just fucking hangs brain. He just hangs brain.
Get it into the east wing. Come on!
Tremlick says, yeah, this movie moves and then the exposition dumps have stuff happening in them to keep the energy up. Exactly. It's something actually, when I first heard about, that notion, that idea was, I think, probably the Terminator. I think it was Cameron's, either the making of or an audio commentary, where he gets into that. He was just talking about the nature of how to keep a rhythm, how to keep pace. He's like, you can stop for like 30 seconds, maybe a minute, but no more than that. So, all the stuff we learn about Terminators from Kyle Reese is while he's running away with, what's her face? Linda Hamilton. Ooh.
lost it. Forget it, forget it. I lost it. It was too quick. It went up through there.
I want that thing found tonight. Turn this building upside down, but find it. Sam, go get yourself cleaned
Okay, Steve Jobs.
up. And I want
It's like a Steve Jobs ask. Be like, yeah, take what we've made, this giant computer, and make it this big. Tremming says, I would have made it so everyone had to go around shirtless for the rest of the movie. If you wrote this, it would have taken place in a beach town. It would have been like a Baywatch type situation, but with the puppet masters. I could get down with that.
In many ways, he's exhibiting classic withdrawal symptoms, much like you'd find in a drug addict.
Are you saying that he was actually addicted to having that thing on him?
He's saying that the presence of the thing satisfies some need or other.
Thanks, Doc. The dog is cold turkey and Miss Haynes is in a coma. Are all the victims going to react this way?
Well, how would you react, Holland? One moment you have this huge brain, the next moment you don't. Just think of it. The job would be a hell of a lot easier if they had a live specimen to work with.
What do you think these things are?
Let's have a look.
You know, Sutherland keeps talking about a live specimen. I feel like it's going to blow up in his face. Or maybe all over his back.
Transmitting for that matter.
Tremming says, everyone's shirtless or in mesh shirts. Basically, everyone is dressed like Glenn Danzig.
I think maybe that's how the aliens are able to recognize each other.
Fuck your fluids, fascist. Give me Puppet Master. Yeah, you'd rather be dead. You'd rather be dead, dude. That's dark. You know, if I had made this movie, this would have freed up the rest of the movie for me where I could have just blasted everybody in the head. You know? Like, well, they're going to kill themselves anyway, most likely. Might as well just get this all situated right now. Get it all locked up.
You the manager of the building?
Yeah. Can I help you?
I need to get inside the apartment of Neil Jarvis.
Also, a stupid thing, but kind of an important thing, you know? Filmmakers out there, pay attention. He answered the door while eating something. It's just a little bit of business. Creates a verisimilitude. It makes it just feel more natural, more real. I love shit like that. I don't know why I love shit like that. Whenever I notice that in a movie or a performance, you know who does great business? Robert De Niro. Check out Robert De Niro in Copland. He's always like eating shit and like trying to find napkins. It's incredible stuff.
Iowa. What that's all about. What the hell are those things?
He just turned into Spider-Man. Oh, what great stuff, dude. What great, silly sci-fi stuff, dude. I love it. Look like you got a ponytail there, fella. Already turning gay.
Has drawn harsh criticism from Senator Allen, who categorized the visit as blatant grandstanding.
Make sure the magnetometer's cranked up early. We don't want any delays. Has headquarters given us the name of our post standards yet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
All agents confirm post assignments.
Oh, it's that guy
I need more agents
from
on that
Hellraiser.
balcony.
I always forget his name. I like him too. He was a good character actor.
Sam.
Or is a good character actor.
Long time no see.
Good to see you too, Bruce. This is Evan Greenberg, one of my agents.
How are you, Evan? So what brings you down here?
I understand the president is scheduled to make an appearance here later today.
Yeah, if everything goes as planned.
Well, there's a situation developing that I think you need to know about. Can we talk in private?
Yeah.
It's like, you're not going to hit me with a baseball bat, are you? Trump says, treat it like face huggers. Once one is on, that person is dead. That's right. As soon as those eggs are laid, it's over, folks. It's over, bros.
Okay, Sam, what's this all about?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, dude. Oh my God, that's worse than Deliverance. That's a worse rape than Deliverance.
Please take your seats in the main theater. The opening session of the conference is about to begin.
Taken all the way to the top. That's how you know it was like written in the 1950s, where like the aliens are like, we got to take over the president. Like anybody gives a fuck about like anybody that would be trying to attain power would give a fuck about the presidency. They go find some owner of a major corporation, some head of a lobbyist group or something.
Good to see you. Welcome, Mr. President. Right this way.
Get him.
Some good stuff, dude. There's some great set pieces. One after another, too. There's always something happening. Great score. Solid cast.
Bruce, you want to tell me what's happening here, please?
See, they went with my idea. They went my route. Like, well, just kill them all. One guy's like, aliens. Oh, yeah, of course.
Are you all right, sir?
Andrew, what in God's name is going on?
A puppet master make you just say fuck it. Trelling says, kind of reminds me of Frank Henenlotter's movie Brain Damage. You know, I don't think I've ever seen that. I've never seen that one. Maybe I'll have to put it on the list.
Jesus, that was close. You think he would have shot me?
Of course he would have. Get him to the lab.
Listen, Papa knows best. Papa knows best. Now he's finally got that live specimen. Okay. Hagbert says it's on Tubi. Oh, nice. Actually, I think it's on my list. I think it's in my, like, stuff I've added to my list, actually.
Coming back with DNA analysis.
What does all this mean?
Top line is Sam's heart rate, bottom is the aliens.
They're identical, brainwaves too. Their nervous systems are linked.
Pulse is 120, blood pressure 140/90,
Temperature 103. Creature's running him hot.
Could you move the fluoroscope over to the right profile, please?
What's this?
some kind of electromagnetic signal. At first we thought it was just background interference, but it seems to be coming from the parasite.
Oh, you were right then, radon.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
It's too high a frequency.
Not
Wake him
for
up.
me.
I'm going in there.
Not for Donald Sutherland.
Sir, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's safe in there.
It's Sam, Lawrence.
Oh,
Sir?
the fucking shade. He's like, your name's
Wake him
Sam,
up, Jim.
right? Who the fuck are you to talk to me, Donald Sutherland? That's my son. That's my boy in there.
Bring me that stool. Sam? Sam? Can you hear me?
Sam isn't here anymore, Andrew.
You know me.
And your dead wife. And Mary.
Oh, shit. It's like we're trying to purge his brain of thoughts of this gross woman.
Has about you, Mary. Would you like me to tell them to you?
No, we would not.
She's like, yeah, if you don't mind.
And if you do not cooperate,
Why
I'll
not?
administer electric shocks and you will die.
I will stop the heart of this host and it will die.
He's like, well, we tried, son.
Get him back!
This is on flat line.
We tried, son. We tried our best. Blow his head off, please.
It's back.
Hold it up and up.
My God, it has total control.
Sam, why have they come here? What do they want? Sam? I warned you. Shock it! Sam? Sam?
Oh, Jesus!
Sam? Sam?
I acknowledge you can hurt me, but each shot you administer shortens your son's life. Do you understand?
Of course I understand. Now you answer me. Why are you here?
To turn you all gay.
You are stronger than they were. You will last longer.
How many are you?
Sir, there may be semantic differences. Its concept of personal identity may be different from ours.
Excellent point.
No.
We got time for some nerdy sci-fi shit. Please, yes,
How
continue.
many are you?
One.
Sam, do you have any...
Okay, we're like a lot. Jesus Christ. It's like a lot of
I was
us.
thinking, one, it doesn't know why you keep... Always giving orders, aren't you, Andrew? Always telling people how to run their lives.
I like this guy.
Maybe that's why you're so lonely. Did you ever think of that?
Eric Thal.
Maybe that's why your son resents you so much. You won't be lonely when you're one of us. No one will be.
For God's sakes, tell us what you want.
Peace.
Shock this motherfucker. Prophet says mesh shirts. A fellow once told me the gold chain / mesh shirt combo is the one thing that can bring the blacks and Italians together. Well, other than their lineage, yes. Trumming says, I showed one of my sisters the thing. When she saw Keith David, she goes, oh, that's the guy from Agent Cody Banks. I've never been more disappointed. He also says she really needs to hear those fantasies. This day has shattered her ego. I agree. Just give her a little taste. Come on. Yikes. Oh, it's such an unsettling creature design. Familiar but alien.
It's gone.
Yeah, good thing you're not a pussy like Peter Wolf. This Thal guy didn't have much of a career, honestly. He had a decent run in the 90s and then ends up just doing kind of bit parts, TV stuff.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, son.
Last role was 2016. It was a short.
Those things I said, Dad. It wasn't me talking.
Come on. Do you remember what happened?
I was aware the whole time. I was conscious of what I was doing, what was happening.
Prophet brings up a good point. He says, better than her saying, that's the guy who didn't pull it out for air.
You're paralyzed. You know, no matter how much I tried to move or scream, I just couldn't. It had total control over me. I was like an open book to them. They could read everything that was in my mind, my thoughts, my fears, my memories, everything.
Did they have thoughts?
Gay ones.
I remember something about their ship. It wasn't a ship, though. It was like a nerve center, a hive. If you get back to it, I have to share information with the others.
You know where it is? Do you?
I'm not sure where, but...
Get some rest. Get some rest. Let me know as soon as you can if I can try again.
Yeah, they all look like they got rat tails. You see that rat tail, you just start blasting. And you'll be okay, son.
Say goodbye to your son, Andrew.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Take it off. Sir?
The guy just starts taking his shirt off. He's like, again?
Body temperature higher than normal,
No.
which gives them an identifiable heat signature. And we have been able to track that identifiable heat signature through thermal imaging from Satellite
guy.
tapes and RPV reconnaissance plates. Run the RPV recording. Now, this is Ambrose, and those red areas are creature controlled. Give me maximum magnification here, will you please? I want to show you something. Now, these are human beings with creatures on their back.
Yafet Koto. Like, seriously. Who is not in this fucking movie? Thank you, Hagrid.
And now he, too, has a parasite on his back.
Oh, shit. What are you doing? Like, I know he's having a moment, but it doesn't make it okay for you to just go into the men's locker room. She's desperate as fuck, dude. She's just trying to put herself in any situation where somebody will show affection. She's ready to do anything. She'll become a puppet mastered person just for some attention, I think.
It's okay. It's okay, Sam. It's okay.
Cover up those buns.
Okay, it's off you. It's not on you anymore. It's not on you anymore. Okay. Okay, you're okay.
Let's still feel it.
It's gone. It's gone.
Prophet says, fast forward to the part where Dustin Hoffman and Cuba Gooding talk the pilot out of dropping the nuke. Good old Outbreak. Actually, you know, there's a review of Outbreak on our YouTube channel. My brother and I did it. I think we did Outbreak and Contagion. It was like pandemic days. It's like the early days of the pandemic, I think.
Have we been in contact with the governor? What about the Iowa National Guard?
No, there's no point, sir. Those troops will have been infiltrated. You have to go in on a federal level.
Our nearest troops are the 1st Infantry Division on Fort Riley.
How quickly can we move on this?
We can have rapid response tactic force in place within 12 hours.
I recommend, sir, that we go in at night to take advantage of the thermal imaging.
Do it.
I will say that the cinematography is very reminiscent of the 1993 Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It reminds me a lot, like the look is very similar. But I suppose, you know, at this time period, I mean, this is just kind of what these budgeted movies looked like. Sci-fi movies. Did the cinematography. Let's look. Oh, no way. The guy who did the cinematography for this did the cinematography for a Split Second. Yeah. Another watch and talk episode. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Trumping says she has to make a penis erect just to prove herself she can. Provis is pretty sure I watched that review. I think Outbreak was up on YouTube free at the time, and I was watching it while I wrapped meat.
Wait, you see something?
Dude, that's basically gang rape. That's Puppet Master gang rape. Look at these nasty boys. All you nasty boys. Oh, and I should point out that last comment that Prophet left, he said, he would watch it while he wrapped meat. That's not a euphemism. He was not cranking it while he was watching me and my brother talk about Outbreak. He's a butcher. Hagbert said, look how he's dressed. He's asking for it. That's right. Yeah.
It's from
You got a
Lieutenant
point.
Abbey's unit.
Put some clothes on, pal. You only have to take off your shirt.
They're using children?
You cannot think of them any longer as children. They are the enemy.
Oh, back to the cinematographer. He also shot Spice World. What else did he do? I'm actually curious if he did that Body Snatchers movie. No, he didn't do it. Okay.
This way, man. 2551. Very good, sir.
Oh, he also shot Hidden Agenda. I've actually seen a lot of this dude's movies.
Abbey on audio.
Situation's under control now. We'll be bringing the children into the holding area shortly, then moving on to
Yeah,
Sector
cool.
7. Thank you, gentlemen.
So far, so good.
What's going on here?
Captain Early, sir. Iowa National Guard, Camp Dodge. We're here to provide backup support.
I didn't hear anything about you people being called in here.
Oh, another great character actor. Prophet says, Donald Sutherland, first death in a long time. I didn't immediately react with nice vax, bro. Too much respect for the man. I agree. This is the father of Venom Snake. Treming says, one of the soldiers moans daddy when neck penetrated by the alien. Yeah, he basically wanted it. He's like the equivalent of a bug chaser, but for being puppet mastered. He wanted it. He's like, let's go down to Bill's fuck house.
So did you
And
find a way to
puppet
kill
master
these things?
people.
No, not yet. We're trying everything. Different bacteria, viruses, radiation. But so far we found nothing that doesn't kill the host.
See the one looking at us? He's wearing the slug we took off you.
They've just been sitting like that for hours.
Yeah, they were merging. It's how they communicate with each other.
Oh, yeah?
They exchange chemical signatures.
We're ready, Dr. Graves.
We should have thought
Yeah,
of
they're it's gay pheromones.
the same way.
Where'd you get the second parasite?
Just watch.
Just watch, motherfucker.
Set up a keyboard in there in case they want to talk to us. Vargas, note the time.
That guy too. Prophet says, fast forward to the part where he blasted into space with Tommy Lee Jones and Clint Eastwood.
Here we go.
I thought about that one. I thought about watching that one.
This is how they reproduce.
Space
Second adult
Cowboys.
parasite in minutes.
Vargas, get the old man on the line.
Remember when Space Cowboys came out and it was like the definitive, like, old men still doing it movie? And then that same cast made like 5 other of those movies over the next 20 years. They just wouldn't die. Rest in peace, Donald Sutherland. I apologize. They wouldn't die, and they kept having to like take trips to Vegas and do their bucket lists. It was endless.
No one knows me.
I've got General Morgan reporting in.
Hagbert says, "Don't worry. By the looks of him, Clint is not very far behind." Oh, I jest. But yeah, Clint Eastwood looks like a fucking ghost. He doesn't. He looks like an embalmed man. He looks like the guy they find in Seven that's been starved to death. I mean, like, what is it, Cry Macho? Remember that? Did you guys see Cry Macho? He's like asleep half the movie. He's just always falling asleep. I wish that Cry Macho, I wish Dwight Yoakam and Clint Eastwood had switched parts. That's the only way that story makes any goddamn sense. And Dwight Yoakam would have been great in that fucking role. But I do love me some Clint Eastwood. Respect to the man out there still fucking doing it.
There's no signal coming in.
All right, what's going on? Andrew.
The transmission isn't lost, sir. The transmission has been cut off because General Morgan has been taken, and we can assume that his troops are now our enemy.
We're getting reports in from all over that the situation's been contained.
The reports are faked. We're being manipulated. I have just been told that their numbers are increasing infinitely more than we had anticipated. We've lost a town, sir. Now we've lost an army.
They're capable of transmitting not just intelligence, but memory.
Also, if I could ask a favor from everybody, if you're watching this stream, wherever you're watching it, if you could just give me a like, I'd really appreciate it. Just helps discoverability and all that good stuff.
How long does it take the creature to prepare for division?
12 hours. So let's assume we started with 1,000 of them. We'll be conservative. That's 1 day, 4,000. 2 days, 16,000. In 2 weeks, there would be...
More than 250 billion.
So you know I have fantasies about you.
I don't know why your father picked me. I'm not going to be able to find the answer.
He knows what he's doing. He'll find something. Not Mary. He will.
Thanks, Sam.
He's given everyone a few hours off to recuperate.
I don't have time to go back to the hotel. I'm just going to go back to the lab.
No, Look, I just live a few blocks from here.
Oh, very bold.
Okay.
But since she already knows, I mean, she knows this guy fantasizes about her. Of course she was going to go. Of course she was going to go. Like I said, she will take a puppet mastering if it gets her a little heat. Prof says, saddest example of old men still got it 90s movies is that monster comedy where they had Burt Reynolds working at Burger King taking orders. Oosh, right after Boogie Nights too. What a mess. Mobster comedy, sorry. I thought Monster was, I was trying to place it. I started thinking of Little Monsters. I was like, that's Howie Mandel.
Right. Is that okay for him to go out like that?
Oh, yeah. Comes and goes.
Yeah, he did that, and he did like Mystery Alaska. That was like another one where people were like, oh.
Is this your mom?
He's a good actor still, guys. See? Mystery Alaska. And then it was nothing but straight to DVD shit after that.
She died about a year.
Apparently it was
after
a
that
little
picture
hard
was
to work
taken.
with. Although I have to say, I think it's on YouTube, the Dinner for Five episode with Burt Reynolds is an all-timer. It's a classic. Some great old Hollywood stories of just like guys being wild fucking dudes. Just man children running around the Hollywood Hills.
Oh, damn. Remember, it was
Trumping says, all these frail old men still in Hollywood, yet Gene Hackman left and still putting down a pack a day and drinking gas station coffee. I know. Too bad that he went out on Mooseport. But, what a king.
So how much did you make?
About $12.
They're just like the Puppet Master people do. They're connecting with like these phalange things. What are they called? Fingers? Hagbert says, have you ever seen Charles Nelson Riley's one-man show, Life of Riley? I don't think I have. I'm going to say no. I may have a long time ago, but I'm going to just say no because I can't remember anything about it. I got to say, dude, this is a very quick sit. This is a very quick movie. It moves. It's got it all. Danger, action, drama, romance, rejection. Lots of rejection. Yo, man, I'm about to probe. What do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, she's here with me.
Hagbard says, it's really interesting, but he tells this great story about Burt Reynolds. It's really against type. Real nice. Well, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. You know, because people always, most of the time when you hear stories about Burt Reynolds, they ended up being bad stories, kind of like post the 90s, essentially. Kind of post Boogie Nights, honestly. Paul Thomas Anderson was running around talking a ton of shit, basically. But he did it in that passive-aggressive way. And I think it did affect his career. And also when he basically told the Academy to go fuck itself over the award season stuff, it was over. Like, he wouldn't promote the movie. He wouldn't do anything. He was disgusted by it. It's like, were you not there when they were filming it? Like, you could have left at any time, brother. Also, check out our Boogie Nights episode on our YouTube channel. Me and Prophet talked about Boogie Nights for like 3 hours. It's a good one.
Don't move.
There's still some residual gay alien in him. And he's like, oh, you're like my mother. You know what would have come in handy? A fucking mesh shirt. Okay?
Why'd you do that, Sam?
Oh, shit.
What's the matter, Sam?
Now, on a scale
Isn't this
of 1 to Meg Tilly from Body Snatchers, I'm going to give her a 6.
Can't hurt her, can you? But I can.
Honestly, a pretty fucking based move, alien. It's like, I'll fucking jump out a goddamn window, buddy. Puppet masters do, okay? Where's that drop? Hold on one second. I don't do drops on movie nights, but we need one. Where did it go? I got the perfect drop.
Wait a minute.
You know what I mean? Trelling says another cute 90s chick like this one and Nancy Travis is Maura Tierney, the ex-wife from Liar Liar and also Welcome to Mooseport. Yeah, Maura Tierney's cutie patootie.
No, you're not. It's a
Is it?
goddamn
Yeah, I
suicide
think of the
mission.
same
Hold on.
person. Hold on, let me make
I'm
sure.
not adding your name to the casualty list.
to find their hive and get inside. If I can get
Yes.
inside, I can get information.
Sam, in 12 hours, that whole area is going to be a war zone. You're not thinking rationally.
Dad, I'm sick of thinking rationally. I'm going after her.
Yeah.
Do you intend to
that's
help
right.
me or not?
I just wanted to make sure I was the right person. But yeah, I grew up being a giant fan of news radio. That was kind of my sitcom of my youth. Right before I was a teenager, I would watch like the reruns almost every single night before I went to bed. I think it was like 11 o'clock. It was like after the Fox's 10 o'clock news. And I would get so pissed off during fucking baseball season because they'd bump the fucking show. Trelving says, yeah, she's a 6 that can clean up to a 7. Perfect wife material. Heard that.
Windows locked. Don't let anyone into your home, even if they appear to be a friend. And if you absolutely have to venture outside,
Okay, can we get
stay
started?
away from crowds. Recommend that you stay tuned to this station for further updates.
Now, I know that there's some sort of a hive that they have to go back to on a regular basis.
Some central source, intelligence replenishing.
Exactly. Okay, let's run this. Now, I've had the analysts sort through all the thermal image data that we've gathered in order to plot the expansion of the alien colony. This is a satellite picture of Iowa the night the UFO was first sighted. Here, day 1. Now watch. The irregular orange shape represents the spread of the colony over the last 5 days.
This is a very Christopher Nolan move because they explained this like 10 minutes ago.
It's necessary to
Christopher Nolan does shit like this where he's like, let me explain it to you again, just to make sure we're all on the same
So we
page.
rationalized it into 3 overlapping circles. Could you do that, please? If we shrink these circles back, we find the location of the hive at different times.
Oh shit, I was wrong. They're doing something totally
on the
different.
river.
I should have trusted in the Puppet Masters, man. I should have trusted in the Puppet Masters.
This is where it all
You
starts.
are better
This
than Christopher
is where the hive
Nolan
is now.
director.
Des Moines.
Stuart Orm.
Makes sense.
It's
High
official.
population density. And it'd be easier to defend.
We've narrowed its location to a 10-block radius within the downtown city center.
That's where she is. That's where Mary is. I know it.
Show me the projected size of the colony in the next 24 hours.
We'll parachute in tonight.
It's really bad, guys. That's red as fuck. Where'd all the green go?
6 hours.
We'll need 8.
You've got 8 hours.
I will be fucking wanted. I'll go where I'm wanted. Okay? Fine. I'll be a body snatcher.
8-hour window to pull this off. After that, you're on your own. Got it? Yes. Opening drill.
Look, reach, pull.
Good.
Hey! Hey! Wait up! Wait!
Paul's
Hey! Grace. I just want to tell you, if we jerry-rig these transmitters so that they'll send out the same frequency that the aliens do, you know, it's how they recognize each other. And if you don't get too close, they'll think you're one of them.
Beautiful. Thanks. Thanks, Graves. Hey, Graves. I think you're a genius, man. Look, I just wanted to apologize for that comment I made back in the room. You know, when I made that bad joke about you fucking the thing.
Holland!
I didn't mean it.
Let's go!
Thanks.
Oh, there you go. Famous military advisor. Pretty much did all of the movies from like the 80s and to the 90s and early 2000s.
We have to cover this terrain quickly.
Disappointed again. Nobody even checked out Iraq. I meant to mention it when they showed it, when he gives them those devices so they can't be detected or they'll blend in. They actually were setting that up. That's the stuff that they were setting up, like when you were first introduced to the character. It's a very tight script. That's why I gotta apologize to everyone involved for thinking they were telling me the same information twice. You know, that was not cool of me. That was not cool of me. I'm sorry, Stuart. Trummick says, Christopher Nolan is like, can we have a character that only exists for other people to explain the plot to? Can she be played by Ellen Page? Perfect. Yeah, that happens. I mean, every movie has that, but his tend to be very obvious.
Get it out.
Treming says, this chick will join a cult if it makes a man stick around.
Jesus, I don't want to end up like that.
Yeah, they're transing these kids, dude. It's crazy.
Wants to merge.
He's like, yeah, show me that ass. Come on, what are you doing?
Remind me to thank Graves.
The president's announcement early this morning has sent shockwaves throughout the country. Already, reports
They should be at the
of
city center
widespread
now,
panic
sir.
and violence have been filtering in from virtually
Andrew?
every state. In response, the president has declared a state of national emergency, instituting martial law in all major urban centers. In related news, the financial world was quick to respond to the president.
Let's go around back.
Man, I want to walk around with Keith David and be cool too. Honestly, I'm jealous.
It's down there.
I should be going with you.
Just give me 20 minutes.
Sam. How will I know it's really you?
If it's not, you know what to do.
Well, that didn't answer his question, really. He says, how am I going to know? Not what happens if you are. I know what I got to do, okay? If you are. I'm well aware. I got to blast your head off. Trelling says, merge, a.k.a. Doc. That's just how they communicate. You know, for us humans, we think it's like sexual, you know. They're aliens, you know, so everything they do is alien. It's all weird. And that's just how they talk. That's just how they communicate. A dig in the butt. Clearest road to the chakra. Or something. Ugh. That shit gives me the willies just thinking of all those things, stingray things, swimming in that liquid. Ooh. This is where I would have turned around and I would have been like, hey, Keith, you know what? On second thought, I think you should go in. I think you should go check that place out.
Share information with the others. Why are they here? What do they want? My thoughts, my fears, my memories. Won't be lonely when you're one of us. No one will be.
Yeah, Tremlink says Keith David with no facial hair is weird. It's like Ernie Hudson clean shaven in Ghostbusters 2. Yeah, that's right. Yes, because they were trying to make them all look like their cartoon counterparts and soften the vibe of the movie. They made him shave his mustache. What bastards. That's his signature. Looks like a baby out there.
You and I together. You can't hurt her, can you?
It's not.
But I can.
It's not on.
It's not.
This guy would do anything. Do anything for love.
Don't move.
You know, she recovered pretty quickly. She was under for quite some time. Tremlink says they should have made the aliens be like that one fish in the Amazon that swims up your piss hole. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody's done this. I'm sure somebody has done something with that concept, right? It's a movie where a guy has to cut his dick off. Pretty harrowing stuff.
Right. There's something you've got to see. It's important, Sam.
Wait.
It looks like the fucking like Koopa City in the Super Mario Brothers movie from 1994. Looks like all the fungus, you know.
This is why they wanted
Yeah,
me.
cool.
Oh, Jesus, Mary, what is this place?
While we've been studying them, they've been studying us.
Morty's body is great. Can we get out of here?
He's alive. Get him out. Get him out of there. This is what we've been looking for. Something killed the parasite, but not the boy.
Also, I would say this sequence here is a little reminiscent of X-Files Fight the Future. The end of X-Files Fight the Future. Kind of reminds me of that.
Why did it die?
He must have contracted something fatal to his parasite. He was sealed off in here so he wouldn't infect the others. So this is it. Come on.
Even the little boy won't look at her. She's like, God damn it. That's why Keith David wasn't allowed to go in first. He just punches, starts shooting. It's like, I swear, Sam, they were about to discover me. It's like, no, they weren't, Keith. You just started shooting. There's people in here, Keith. We're trying to save these people. Tremming says, remind me of that creepy scene in Fire of the Sky, too. Yeah, for sure. Actually, I just rewatched that a couple weeks ago. It's not it's okay, but the alien examination scene, we'll call it, is very good, very effective.
We can't help him. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Mary.
Come on. We gotta get up to the roof. Go. Go, 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 go.
Tremming says, when the abducted guy wakes up on their ship or planet or wherever that was. Yeah, I think it's in his ship, I believe. Well, it's actually in a garage lined with trash bags. But, yes. See, I prefer these kind of alien invasion movies rather than, like, the James Cameron, Steven Spielberg, like, cucked. Oh, they're benevolent. Well, they're benevolent aliens. Yes, they're here to help us get to the next step, the next level. It's like, no, dude. They're here to probe you. How many people have been probed because of Steven Spielberg? I don't know. You'll have to ask, what's his name? From Back to the Future. No, not Michael J. Fox. Crispin Glover.
Okay, I got him.
Tremming says, Keith David just goes in picturing himself as the Doom guy, repeating to himself, the only thing they fear is you, rip and tear.
You weren't planning on leaving without me now, were you, buddy?
Shit. Fuck yeah. Give me that Keith David fight.
Go, get to the roof, get him.
Now they need to fist fight for 10 minutes. One shot, locked off. Just let him go.
Here, kitty, kitty. I'll talk to you, Sam.
I really do love Keith David. Keith David is just so fucking cool. He's almost as cool as Wesley Snipes.
For you too long, it's gonna really piss me off.
You help all these other people, help Keith David.
Fight it, man! Fight it! How could he, Sam? You couldn't. Leave me! Please, Sam, get it off!
Alex.
Get it off!
Alex.
Get it off! Come on! Not very smart, are you, Sam?
Nice. Nice.
Come on, bring him here! It's safe! It's safe! Come on!
the others!
Keith David right now could show him the Puppet Master alien and totally say the line. He could say, I didn't take it out for air. He could do it right now. It could happen. Tremlick says this is exactly why they hired him. His voice in this scene. Yeah, 1,000%. Probably why he took the role. It's like, oh, cool. I get to be like a cool, like a monster. You know? In Keith David in interviews, he does some of the best fucking interviews. The guy is so enthusiastic about like everything he's ever done. He's the kind of guy that doesn't get sick of talking about They Live, you know? Or The Thing. Like, he loves it.
We gotta go! Where's Holland? He didn't make it!
On the radio.
And I love that it has like a little, basically like a little extra more, you know, because they could have ended it kind of here or around here, right? They could kind of wrap everything up in another 5 minutes, but we get like another set piece. We get a little bit more.
But the aliens are 60%
It's cool.
brain matter. So we should kill them first, allowing us to save the host.
How long has it been?
33 minutes.
There's still the question of disease vectors, how the disease would spread.
Mosquitoes.
Yes. Mosquitoes. You could just release infected batches over the areas controlled by the aliens.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
That's disgusting.
33 minutes, 18 seconds. That's it. We've done it.
Yes, but how do we get to them all? They've spread so far.
We don't need to. There's only one alien. We've been thinking in terms of millions, but it's a single creature with a million parts. Same way they transmit information to each other, they'll transmit the disease. It'll set off a chain reaction. We can infect the entire colony as if it were a single body.
Perfect.
Why are they showing an episode of MASH? Is it because Donald Sutherland's in this?
Bring the camera over here, please. Well, we're all clean, sir.
Seems to be working. The medics are administering the antitoxin throughout the area.
Most of my men are sick as hell, but the aliens are dying.
Another case successfully solved, Sam. I'm building a team. You and that ugly girl. We all work together very well. Trump says, remember the Navy commercials with his voiceover and Godsmack playing? That was some peak 2000 shit. Yes, I do. Because, oh my God, how many times did you see that in a movie theater post 9/11? Holy shit. Every movie I saw, I think it played in front of Monsters, Inc. If I remember correctly.
Shooting? Yes. Yeah, they're on their way down? Good. All clear down here.
Although, I gotta say, one of my favorite Keith David roles is actually being the stepdad, and There's Something About Mary. So against type, but he's so perfectly cast. The performance is so perfect for the material. Just nails it. So good. Man, the Farley brothers used to put out some really funny shit. What happened?
Rebuilt their home.
Careful, sir.
Good call, Trembling. Show us Quado, dude. Yeah, the military guy. He's the resistance leader in Total Recall. Honestly, there's a little bit of a parallel though, right? This parasitic thing growing out of you, being attached to you and somehow taking over your body. That's the Puppet Master's Total Recall connection, buddy. Highland X Dick.
Soldier, down here.
Oh,
You okay?
I'm fine. Sorry, I mean, silly of me. I should have been more careful.
Check him out, please. He's clean. Sorry, sir.
No, I'm such a silly Billy.
We're going to need to take samples of the structure. It's a pity we couldn't save it. What we might have learned, Well, I've seen enough. Thank you.
Hey, Donnie, where's your cane, brother? Where's your cane?
I don't think I would have believed it was really over.
How you doing?
Still can't believe I slept for 2 whole days.
Excuse me, sir. Dr. Nivens forgot his cane.
Hand up. There you go. Thanks very much.
It's a little great. He didn't even try to fool him. He was like, no, I'm taking it. I mean, look how happy he is, you know? It's important to find that kind of joy in your work, whether you're a puppet master or a person or the head of some sort of secretive, shadowy government agency. You gotta love what you do.
Come on, soldier, on the double. Call in emergency services now.
Trembling says, man, Matt Dillon in that movie is the MVP. When he was trying to talk about working with retarded kids, but in the crudest way possible, kills me. It's an incredible scene. Then we got this one guy, Mongo.
I can fly a helicopter.
Forehead like a drive-in movie theater, but he's a good shit, so we don't bust his chops. I put up a dog line. It's so amazing.
You never told me how good it felt, Sam. I had no idea a man could feel such a sense of freedom. My God.
When did you take him?
Back in the ship.
We checked.
Well, I explained that we had to lower my body temperature, so we did. We learned from our mistakes.
I want you to land this helicopter.
Or what? Oh, a gun. Automatic.
Actually, right here, he reminds me of Charles Dance in Last Action Hero. That's what this part of his performance reminds me of.
Killing your father.
He'd want me to.
Possibly. But the question is, can you? Sam! Give me the...
That was really Donald Sutherland in that helicopter. He insisted.
You can't win.
He's like, I don't care what the insurance company says. I'm an actor. They shot the interiors on green screen because Eric Thal was a pussy. What is this, one of those self-flying helicopters? I feel like if you've taken your hands off the stick this long, this thing is, you're dead. You're toast. You're worm food. I mean, this is one way to get one off of you. I'm just saying. Yeah. Take that, alien scum.
Dad? Dad? Come on, man, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, Dad!
Stop shouting, Sam. For God's sake, you know how much I hate it. I can't believe you actually shot me.
What would you have done?
I would have shot you, of course, but I never dreamt you were that kind of man. Get out of here, Sam. I'm fine. Oh.
It's okay, I'm going with you.
No, go on. Take her for a cup of coffee. Exercise a fantasy.
Okay, Dad.
What a dad. What a wingman.
That was the last one, Mary.
You don't know that.
It's like your bro getting in the cab a little early, you know, like an hour before the before the bar closes. He's like, nah, man, you got this, dude. You don't need me anymore. Exercise your fantasies.
Have a good time.
Guess your exobiologist found her in your keep, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
When I was inside that thing, it was like hearing 1,000 voices inside my head.
Yeah, I know.
You were there, Sam.
I mean, you know, I guess it's a good thing that they have the connection here because, you know, of her mid status.
Try to hide from yourself.
Yeah.
Guess you know how I feel about you then.
Down to the last gory detail.
Kind of gives you an unfair advantage, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, why's that?
I mean, you know so much about me, it would take me forever to learn that much about you.
No, see, I think actually it helps us, because if you look at it from a sociological point of view, you could argue that men take
This is a very 90s way to end a movie. You know, just the trailing off discussion, the romance, slowly fade to black. Treming says, the woman runs up and is like, my tits might save him. And everyone just looks at her deadpan and she shamefully slinks off. Well, that was what a tight little movie. It's just like a very solid little action thriller from the early 90s. Some great effects work, some great cast too. I mean, just the who's who of character actors. Joseph Kodo, what was he doing? My boy from Aliens. Yeah, just a good time. Just a good movie. It does remind me a lot of an X-Files episode. I was trying to look it up, but I couldn't find it. So maybe they took pieces from this story and like repurposed it. Because I know they definitely did an episode where there were some kids in the woods and they had built a fake UFO, but it was really to hide a real UFO. I feel like I have a very distinct memory of that. Maybe it's a Berenstein thing. I don't know. Maybe I've woken up in an alternate dimension. But yeah, good stuff. And also a great score as well. I'd be remiss if I didn't bring back up the score, kind of just because it's it's worth remarking upon, just because of the time it was made and clearly like the budget of it. I bet you the director is a really nice dude. I mean, because again, that cast, man. Other than like the principals that are a little unknown. I mean, he's got, Keith David, Joseph Kodo, Will Patton, Richard Belzer, Tom Mason, Sam Anderson. And the list goes on. The list never ends. That was really great. Good stuff. Good stuff there. All right, everybody. Well, before we jump into Virus, I just want to do a little housekeeping here.